Hello, everyone. I'm Craig Williams with your Disney and Universal News Roundup for the week of July 3rd, 2021. Before we get started, I want to remind you this is brought to you by Dreams Unlimited Travel. If you like our content, you want to support us, please consider booking your next vacation through Dreams Unlimited Travel. It costs you no extra money, and you get the support of a Dreams Unlimited Travel agent. For a free, no-obligation quote, head over to dreamsunlimitedtravel.com today. Now, I want to start off by talking about Tropical Storm Elsa. Right now, Central Florida is still in the cone of uncertainty, and there's a chance that the storm could re-strengthen, but we're just going to have to wait and see what happens. If you're going to be at Walt Disney World or Universal Orlando early in the week and Elsa does take a path through Central Florida, expect wind and rain showers, which is pretty much just what Florida has been the past couple weeks anyways. Now, let's move on to Disney news. In advance of the 50th anniversary, Walt Disney World has announced new benefits to staying at Walt Disney World Resort hotels. The perk that has everyone talking is extended evening hours for guests staying at Disney Deluxe Resort hotels and Deluxe Resort villas. The extended evening hours won't be an every night thing, just select nights, but it's a big benefit for those who have the money to stay Deluxe and Disney Vacation Club members. Dates and times aren't available yet, but it will begin in early October. Also beginning in early October, October 1st to be exact, is the previously announced early park entry for Disney Resort hotel guests and guests staying in other select hotels that receive the same perks like Good Neighbor Hotel, Swan and Dolphin, Four Seasons. The update with this perk deals with the amount of time that you'll have in the park. Originally, Disney announced it would be an extra half hour in every theme park each morning, but now the release doesn't mention a time frame, leading to speculation that they may decide to extend the amount of time you get to be in the park before the general public. Now, a lot of people might be talking about extended evening hours, but another nugget of info released also has people feeling hopeful for the future. Disney acknowledged that they aren't quite ready for the return of the Disney dining plan, but they are still planning on bringing the feature back at a later date. And that's very exciting news for people who are fans of the Disney dining plan. Finally, the special character appearances at the different resorts have been a hit, and Disney says that we should be on the lookout for these characters showing up even more throughout the 50th anniversary celebration. And I look forward to the day that I'm staying at Wilderness Lodge, look out the window and see Chip and Dale just foraging for nuts, having a great time. I don't think that'll actually happen, but I can hope. Moving on, Mickey's PhilharMagic is an attraction that feels dated and past its prime, according to yours truly, Craig Williams. But luckily, the show is going to receive a bit of extra magic. A new Coco-themed scene will be added, and the anchor song for the section will be Un Poco Loco. The rest of the show will remain unchanged, so you don't have to worry about losing your favorite movie or song from the show. I think it's going to be an awesome addition because Coco truly doesn't get enough love. And the fact that it's Pixar mixing with Disney really doesn't matter to me at all. Half of the world already thinks all animated movies are Disney anyways, so why not just give into the narrative? I say call a truce with Comcast and NBC Universal, partner up and throw some trolls into Mickey's PhilharMagic. Maybe the Boss Baby. That would be fun. Why not? The update will be revealed at Disney California Adventure in Disneyland Paris on July 17th before coming to Walt Disney World later this year. Walt Disney World foodies continue to monitor their blood pressure closely with a new set of announcements about returning restaurants. Trails End will be resuming breakfast and dinner service on July 17th, but it will transition from a buffet to family-style skillets. The head-scratcher with this news is the dinner. The best part of eating at Trails End is you ate Hoop-de-Doo review food, and it's always really delicious, like the fried chicken, but you got it in even greater quantities because you didn't have the time limit on you. However, fried chicken isn't on the menu. The skillet will feature brisket, andouille sausage, rotisserie chicken, fingerling potatoes, corn on the cob, and green beans. You can get pork spare ribs, cornbread crusted salmon, and peel and eat shrimp, but that's at an additional add-on cost, which feels pretty cheap and weird because it costs more money. Over at Disney's Grand Floridian Resort and Spa, Citrico's will reopen on July 15th and has been reimagined to pay tribute to Mary Poppins Returns, with subtle touches added throughout the restaurant. As for the new menu, it will have items like Florida cobia, sweet corn bisque, and strawberry salad, and I'm sure it'll be fantastic. Probably better than Mary Poppins Returns, which wasn't bad, but, just satisfying enough. Now, this isn't about my thoughts on Mary Poppins Returns, it's about food, so let's mention two more big items. Casey's Corner reopened earlier this week. You can see my review of it over at youtube.com/Disney Dining. But on July 7th, Plaza Ice Cream Parlor across the street will begin serving ice cream again at Magic Kingdom. Very exciting. I'm sure we'll have a review of that as well. If you ate too much and you need to run it off, runDisney has announced that their in-person races will return to Walt Disney World beginning in the fall. The first in-person race will be the Disney Wine and Dine Half Marathon on November 4th through the 7th. Then the Walt Disney World Marathon Weekend will take place January 5th through the 9th of 2022. The Princess Half Marathon will begin on February 24th and run through the 27th of 2022. And finally, the runDisney Springtime Surprise Weekend will be March 31st through April 3rd, 2022. The Springtime Surprise Weekend will be a different race theme and distance each year, which is exciting because it will keep the event a bit more fresh. I ran a couple years of the Star Wars races that were usually in that place, and I loved them, but it was honestly time for a change. Maybe this will allow for Disney to bring back discontinued races from the past. Wrapping up with our Walt Disney World news, the two new Walt Disney World ambassadors have been named for 2022 through 2023. Rayvon Redding and Ali Mannion are the two new ambassadors that will represent the resort and cast members through Central Florida and beyond. They have the honor of being the ambassadors through the 50th anniversary celebration, and you'll be able to follow their updates on Instagram at wdw.ambassador. Moving over to Disneyland, the only news I'll mention this week is Steakhouse 55. Several outlets have confirmed with Disney that the restaurant at Disneyland Hotel will not reopen. This is a big loss because Steakhouse 55 had an amazing breakfast that was fairly priced, plus many loved the afternoon tea service. As for dinner, there were plenty of people who thought it was incredible and one of the best dining experiences you could have at the resort. I don't know if I'd go that far with it. I had a lot of amazing steaks there with the Steakhouse 55 rub and plenty of memories made, but I also had some so-so meals at the restaurant. And I can't really say the same thing about other restaurants like Napa Rose. It's always been knocked out of the park, so I get it. But I love the decor of Steakhouse 55, the old feel of the restaurant, but I look forward to seeing whatever goes in its place. And we're going to wrap up the news now with two quick Universal Orlando stories. First, Universal has announced dates for their holiday celebration in 2021. It's going to kick off November 13th and run 51 nights through January 2nd, 2022. I would expect most of the holiday entertainment to return, like Universal's Holiday Parade, The Magic of Christmas at Hogwarts Castle, and Grinchmas, but no details have been officially released yet. Universal also hasn't officially released details, but most definitely killed off their Universal dining plan as of Friday, July 2nd. Their dining plan was a way to prepay for meals and hopefully save a bit of money. If you already purchased the dining plan, Universal will honor the entitlements for now, but you cannot purchase it moving forward. A guest services team member I spoke to said it may return, but I would guess it's gone for good. The question is whether a new plan will roll out in its place, or if guests will just have to suffer through paying for each meal at the time they actually eat the meal. What a travesty. But that's it for our Disney and Universal News Roundup. For additional details on the stories mentioned, head over to wdwinfo.com or click on the links in the description. Before I go, I want to remind you one more time, if you want to support us, please book your next vacation through Dreams Unlimited Travel. You can get a free no obligation quote today at dreamsunlimitedtravel.com. Also, please hit the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and leave comments, questions, and video suggestions in the comment section below before you leave. But I'm Craig Williams. Thanks for watching. I hope you all have a great week. Take care. Bye-bye.